John Higgins, Mortgage One. Happy Monday. So we made it through another Fed meeting, and as expected, we got a 25 basis point cut in the Fed funds rate. So over the last number of months, we've had 100 basis points in cuts by the Federal Reserve, and yet our interest rates are substantially higher from before that first 50 basis point cut. In fact, we hit about 361 on the 10-year Treasury a day or so before the Fed cut the 50 basis points, and today we're bumping up against 460, so nearly 100 basis point move, and that is not good for our mortgage interest rates. We're bouncing around 7% and really at some of the worst levels we've seen all year. And why is that? Well, the Fed has taken 2 of the 4 projected cuts for 2025 off the table based on what their forward guidance is. They've also shown through some of the numbers that they threw at us this past week that unemployment is not going to get much worse from where it is today, and they are worried about inflation. And inflation has been the biggest issue why interest rates just will not move any lower. We did get a decent print on the Fed's favorite gauge of inflation, the PCE, last week. So a bit of a bright spot there, but not much to hang our hat on. You know, heading into the new year, home affordability, if interest rates remain in this level, are still going to be a huge issue. And all those sellers that are rate locked and not willing to move and trade their 3 or 4% interest rate for something that's closer to 7%. So I wish I had a little something better to put in our stocking today, but we'll look at the data as it comes out over the next month and maybe turn the corner here. But for the moment, the Fed is not real optimistic about inflation, the tightening in the economy that they've injected over the last number of years with higher rates hasn't really led to the higher unemployment that they expected. So not a lot of good news for the mortgage rates as we close out the year here. So want to wish everybody a very Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Holidays, and we'll catch you in a couple weeks with an update in 2025.